Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to be trying to touch as least studs as possible in the epilogue of LEGO Star Wars: The Force Awakens. So, first of all, my original video was very bad because you could barely hear me. So in this video I'm going to be muting the music for two reasons. Number one, because obviously you couldn't hear me, and number two, because apparently some of the music that I played was copyrighted, but that doesn't really matter because I don't make a profit off of YouTube, so it can't get demonetized. It's just, if any of you guys want to try that for your YouTube channel, watch out because some of the music is copyrighted. So let me go over the rules right now. So first of all, first rule is co-op is allowed. Red bricks are allowed. If you want to use red bricks, I suggest destroy and contact, unlimited lives if you're doing combat level, stud magnet, that's very helpful, and stud multipliers if you want to increase, I guess, the value of all your studs. So as you see right here, I'm playing right now. Now I'm not doing this live right now. I'm recording this audio over me already playing. But so like I said, those are the rules that you're going to want to follow if you want to try this. I'm trying to think of any other stuff that would be helpful, but that's pretty much it. If you die, it's going to be a bit hard to keep track of your studs, but so just try not to die. It's obviously not the end of the world, but just try not to die. So as you see right here, you're going to want to just shoot everything here. If you want to choose characters, I suggest using Obi-Wan Kenobi or somebody, a Jedi or something, to use the Force on some stuff. And I think Jedi is very helpful for stuff. Maybe like Kit Fisto, because as you can see, Wicket over there on the left that's my sister, and I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. So just for your information, this entire time I'm going to be Obi-Wan Kenobi most of the time, and my sister's going to be Wicket most of the time. So you might want to activate Kit Fisto because he's a Jedi and he can do this water thing right here. So the guy had to take Kit Fisto. Yeah, there. Just take Kit Fisto, go in there. Now, I suggest following the same path as me so you don't miss any studs, because you might, if you don't follow the same path, obviously you don't have to do everything in order. But what I did is when I enter a new room, I tried to take all the studs out, then I left the room. So this part's a bit tricky right here. I actually didn't notice this on my first playthrough of the level. I played it once, but I played it once to practice, and then only on my second time I noticed these studs right here. So you're going to want to use the Force on this right here. Sorry if my voice is echoing a bit. I'm recording in a larger room today. So yeah, take Kai. I took Kai something, but a lot of people with the binocs will work. So do the X to that. And then you're going to get the other character. If you're playing with co-op, I think co-op is very helpful in this thing. In instances, look, you'll see in a couple seconds. So you're going to want to get your second character to jump here. And then you see those two things. Look, I'm going to shoot at them in a second. I just have to back up a bit, activating Obi-Wan. Now, I did not notice those in my first playthrough, so you're going to want to be very careful. Now, as you can see, some of them are staying on the ledge, but with coin magnet, if you just jump, then you'll collect them. So that's another instance where coin magnet, you need coin magnet, or else then it won't work. So once you've destroyed the first thing, I messed up this part a couple times, so if you want to try this, you might have to try it a couple times. So like here, you just have to jump, and all the coins will automatically collect themselves. So if you guys do like this video, remember to like it, and then I will do a sequel to this video where I'm trying to collect as least studs as possible, because it was pretty fun to actually make this video trying to collect as many studs as possible. But like I said earlier, I will do my least studs as possible. I also suggest turning on super strength, because there's a lot of instances here where you're going to need Chewbacca, because that's the characters that they give you. Chewbacca and Rey. So you might want to turn on super strength. It's pretty helpful in destroying stuff because you just have to smash the ground and everything around you will destroy itself. So don't forget about that one coin there that Obi-Wan just got. And here I die. So it's kind of hard to keep a good stud count when you die. It's a bit annoying. And this one you might have missed, so if you want to try this thing, then don't forget about the mini kit over there. Now, if I've already completed this level, obviously I've already 100%ed the game, so I've gotten everything so far, so coins just appear for me. But if it's on your first playthrough of this level, or you haven't collected everything, then some stuff might not shoot out studs, they might shoot out mini kits, so if you haven't 100%ed it, then you might not get all the coins that are possible to getting. So this is an instance where you're going to want super strength right here, because then Wicket can do it for you, so you don't have to hit Y and switch between characters. So that's another thing that you want to use. So just smash these tiny little things here in the corner. You might have missed those. And then you want to use the Force here. Okay, to collect those studs. And then For some reason, it doesn't give you Ray. It gives you, right here, the character that has the staff is Hondo, and it doesn't give you Ray. Well, Hondo's a DLC pack, so if you don't have the DLC, I have the deluxe version. If you don't have the DLC, then I think it might give you Ray. But you need an agile character and a character with a staff. So one of you would, if you were with co-op, one of you would have to activate Ray, while the other one one of you would have to activate Hondo, while the other one activates, let's say like Obi-Wan Kenobi, because Ray is the only character that's agile and has a staff. The other characters either just have a staff or are just agile. Like Hondo Anaka, he just has the staff. So right here, you're going to want to build that and collect all those studs there. And then you're going to want to push that thing down and to get your second character up. Now, actually, you see those stairs that you had to pull out using super strength? You can actually skip this entire area. If you were trying to do a speed run with this level, you can actually fly up, and you don't have to do the thing where you have to hit B when it lines up properly. So that's just a side note that you can skip this whole area right there, but obviously we don't want to skip it because we're trying to collect all studs. So you're going to want to build that Chewbacca thing over there. But obviously we're using Wicket because we have the Stud Megadon. Super Strength. So you're going to want to hit B at the right part, and then Tunnel of Cutscene will initiate, dropping that down. And then you're going to want to build this, which also shoots out studs. Perfect. So right here, this is basically opposite to my other challenge, so it's a bit complicated because I was still, like, every time I collected a stud, I was like, ooh, this kind of feels wrong because I was collecting no studs before. So I was like, ooh. But here, you're going to want to do the Ray thing right here. So it obviously gave me Hondo again. So you're going to have to find Ray, which is a bit annoying. There's rumors that in the Skywalker Saga, you're going to be able to, like, kind of a search bar so you can search for your character. Because you're not scrolling through 500 characters just to find the one Nye Nub or something. To say like, Nye Nub, New Hope. Well, Nye Nub didn't appear in New Hope. Or you want, like, Obi-Wan Phantom Menace. So it's a bit annoying when you have to search for your character. So it would be cool if it has a search bar. So right here, I just have Ray Resistance, which is personally my favorite Ray. I think she has the lightsaber. It's personally my favorite Ray. I don't like the Force, the finale Ray because she's injured. And then she just limps everywhere. So yeah, you just want to do that over there. And don't forget about this one up here, which you need Obi-Wan for. You just want to get nice and hug the wall, and then it should be pretty easy. There. And you want to be pretty quick to getting the studs so they don't fall off the cliff, because there are a lot of cliffs on Acto right here, so you want to be careful. See, so you just have to get, well, first of all, your second character has to remove those vines right there, and then you can use Ray. So you just hit B here, and then you use Ray to just A and do the pull thing. Now, the stud magnet, you see it picks up some of the studs that are on the upper layer. Now, here is where done, you have to spam X. I like these stuff. They were always surprising when I did my first playthrough. I wasn't expecting which one would be the one where you have to spam it. And the music is just like, duh, and it scares you kind of. Kind of like in Jedi Fallen Order, I was playing through, and mild spoiler alert for Jedi Fallen Order right here. I was playing through, and on Dathomir, there was this one spot where there's this Sabrak Night Brother, and I knew he was there, but on my second playthrough, I already knew he was there because I already saw him on my first playthrough, but I nearly jumped off my sofa. He scared me so much. So watch out if you haven't played this level before. So you're just going to use Hondo over here from the Clone Wars DLC. If you have the deluxe version, then you will get all the DLCs, which is pretty good deluxe version. I actually didn't notice I had the deluxe version until like 1 year after I got this game, and then I just saw this card and it said it had the code that you're supposed to enter, and I was like, huh, what's this code over here? And then I figured out that it was the character packs in the season pass. So now that you've done everything, you just want to shoot the place up. Now you're probably going to see right here that's going to get cut because this is where I switch between different different attempts. So my first attempt was there, so you're going to see that the stud thing is going to switch in the corner a couple like 10 seconds ago. The stud counter would have switched in the corner because this is what I pasted 2 different attempts together. So you just want to do that Wicket thing over there. It should lead you to a mini kit, but I've already gotten the mini kits. You're going to want to take Obi-Wan or Vader or something to do that. Now, as you can see in the bottom right corner, you can actually still see R2, and you can see the crate over there in the bottom right corner. And you're probably wondering why that crate isn't built. It's because on my second attempt, I didn't do the beginning because I only started recording once I got to this area because I messed up slightly after this. So, but this attempt, it should be good. It's a bit confusing. So you just want to go along this balance beam and try not to fall, because it's a bit annoying when you have to, it's kind of like the balance beams in Fallen Order. So once you get to the other side, and this is as far as your second character can go. So if you're playing with couch co-op, then one of you has to choose. You have to choose which one of you wants to complete the level right here. Because one of you has to do this. See, look, what Obi-Wan was just doing. So you're going to want to open that first, and that should lead you to a mini kit. But obviously, since I've already completed it, it just leads me to one of those blue studs. So now Wicket does it for me, and now I'm the only one that can get up here. So now Wicket has to stay down there, but it actually is pretty helpful if you have co-op in this area right here, because it's a bit annoying when you have to hit Y. So say you missed a stud, and then see, look right there. If you look at Wicket's side, Wicket picked up the rest of the coins that fell. So you have to hit Y if you don't have a couch co-op person. But it's very useful to have co-op here if you're lucky enough to have a spare friend or something. So right here, you're going to want to use Captain Phasma or the Flame Trooper, whichever it gives you. Or if you have the DLCs, I think they gave you some of the other characters. One of the characters from one of the bonus levels, part of Sidon Nithano's team, that red guy, if you don't know who he is, he has one of these guns. So this is another instance where your co-op person is going to want to help you, your friend down there is going to want to help you. So now that you've collected all the studs right here, you're going to want to do that Obi-Wan thing if you haven't already. I already did it. And just take out these two things right here. See, look, here you can see in the bottom right corner that I didn't push down that thing over there in the bottom right corner. So just take out these things on the left right here. It's a pretty short level. This video is probably going to be like 14 minutes long. So it's a pretty short level right here. But I decided to choose, well, my sister suggested this level. So I was like, I guess. Because this level has a lot of stuff to break, but it's not too challenging. Now, you're not going to want to get too close to Luke, because that'll trigger the cutscene, and that's not what you want. You want to collect everything. See, so it says 2 out of 3 right there. I did cut the third one, but that was on my original playthrough, so it's a bit confusing here. So just take out these stuff. You're going to want to use Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's a bit helpful. Okay, so here, this is another instance where you want super strength. So now I can just hit X without having to change my character. So basically, you can stay as one character, mostly one character for the entire thing. Like, you could choose Rey or something, because Rey has a staff, and I don't know if the final Rey can use the Force. I don't know. I don't remember. So you're just going to want to attack these things, but you have to be very careful not to go too much near Luke, or else then you're going to have to redo your entire level. So once these things blink out of existence, see, look, Luke is over there just chilling out. Now, I nearly missed these stuff on my first playthrough, so you're going to want to look on the left of Luke to find these 2 tiny little bushes right here. I nearly missed those. Oh, well, it looks like this is the end of my playthrough. Looks like we're all good, and let's go meet Luke and see what he's got to say. So like I said, I will be doing a sequel to my original video, which that was very fun to make, trying to touch as least studs as possible. But if you want to try this and post it on your YouTube channel, don't put the music, because you might get copyrighted if you actually make money off of this. So now Rey's meeting Luke. Now Luke's just going to turn around. This is one of the things that makes you excited for the Skywalker Saga, because now we're going to actually get to play through this in the Skywalker Saga. There, he takes off his disguise off. And his hand is glitching, which is a slight reference to the Complete Saga. When he gets his hand in the Complete Saga, it's malfunctioning. So now Rey pulls out the lightsaber. And gives it to Luke. And Luke is just very surprised to see that lightsaber. He's like, I haven't seen it since The Empire Strikes Back. So now he's just looking at it. And cliffhanger. No Star Wars The Last Jedi, though. We only get a Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. But that's still enough. Okay, so let's see the total. Okay, total 251,516. So if you try this challenge, it's going to be around 250,000, whatever I just said, that number. I just forgot it so much. So if you want to try this out yourself, I guess just follow the same route as me, because I'm pretty close. So if you get around this number, obviously I've died a couple times, so if you get around 215,000, whatever I just said, then you're pretty close to collecting all the studs. I died a couple times, and I might have missed a couple studs maybe. I'm 99.99% sure I didn't miss any studs, but I guess that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you give this video a like, then I will definitely do more of these challenges, because they're very fun to do. They're a bit frustrating, but they're pretty fun to do. I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe, I guess, if you like it. Bye.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
So be it, Jedi.